Hi everyone, welcome to the Rage Quit 2 commentary / reaction video. This time around, the creators and the voice actors actually haven't seen the final product going into this, so it's going to be a surprise. And I did already say it, but we're joined by the voice actors for Kaj and Lukas. So we're going to go down the line real quick and introduce ourselves. I'm Bradley, I'm the director of the dub.
I'm Colby, I'm the producer of the dub.
I'm Jacoby, I'm the voice of Lukas for Rage Quit.
I'm Colby, I'm the voice of Kaj in Rage Quit.
I'm Lon, I'm the artist of Rage Quit.
And I'm Aldop, and I write the thing.
Yeah, welcome everyone. We're super excited. This is the most insane production we've done so far at Rage Quit in terms of like animation quality, editing, sound design, everything. Like I think this is probably the best thing we've made to date. So I'm really excited to be looking into it.
Shall we start watching it?
So excited.
Yeah, I think we'll get right to it.
I'm ready.
At this rate, I think I'm cursed or something. One failed date, sure, but two of them? Are you even listening?
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Well,
lip
listen,
sync now.
Can I call you Kai?
Yeah, the lip
Just hear
sync
me out.
was a fun
You
challenge.
clearly don't want to be here, so why not just give up?
Oi.
Why not leave Pia to me and save us from the trouble?
It is so. It is
The
so
music's
good.
running out. None of your
So
business.
good.
Hey, the key to any healthy relationship is open communication. As your boyfriend, it's my job to...
This is some of my favorite music design.
Damn it,
The
Smudge.
song just
wrote
starts
all that
breaking
down.
down as he's
Lie
going.
down. Pathetic.
Yeah.
Came prepared. Fine. Prom is
There's
like
this
the
cool
funeral
thing that
for
you do
this
with the
chapter of our
panels where you
lives,
reuse them.
and I really
Oh,
want
yeah.
to be there to piss
I
on
do
the
want to talk
grave.
about one thing that was a
But-
lot of fun and added a lot to this first scene is the parallaxing we did. I had the idea that I was thinking about, and then Lon also pushed me to do it, and it's so much fun because in the background, all of the trees were on separate layers. So I could just split them up, and then for all these, we've got various parallaxing. I think my favorite one is if we go back right here, where the trees sort of circle around them, giving the effect of the camera like panning across in the edge of the woods. I think it's a lot of fun.
That's really cool.
It's also in the previous chapter, Freya did, I think, all the screen toning for the backgrounds. Meanwhile, in this one, I drew, I think, all of the backgrounds and toned them as well, because it's a little more painterly, which also ended up in me using a completely different technique. For example, putting all the trees on different layers, but also messing up all my screen tones.
There were definitely some screen tone difficulties this chapter. I think what helped is that because of the lighting effects I did in the bunker, which we'll get to later, I think it sort of helped smoothed out some of the screen tone issues.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm colorblind, so I can't tell.
This is the perfect series for you. There's no color.
I just realized kind of a wicked posture.
Cool posture.
True. Also, aside from posture, this is like a criminal height difference right now. I'm remembering, I think I sort of have a trend where in these panels I always shrink Lukas down just a little bit more. just for the fun of it. I think this is one where I might have gone a bit too far.
Prom is like the funeral for this chapter of our lives, and I really want to be there to piss on the grave. But only losers show up without a date.
You do look like a loser.
Oops! Was that me?
That's one of my favorite segments in the story.
It's so
So
I
good.
love
you are
the
the girlfriend.
sound he makes when he falls.
Thank God we
Yeah.
agree. What the? What is that?
The bunker.
It's our first date,
It's the bunker.
We're gonna be...
Can we stop?
exploring.
Oh
May I
yeah.
yap about the bunker a little bit?
Yeah, we can yap about the bunker.
Oh, this is so cool.
That's crazy.
First of all, I really like the shadow that goes over Kai. It was an effect that I tried to achieve in the manga, but alas, there's no motion. So this bunker is in my backyard at home. I grew up watching this thing out of my window first thing when I woke up in the morning. And we didn't have the bunker in originally. We wanted them to go urban exploring, but we were like thinking about a warehouse maybe, something similar.
Abandoned structure unspecified.
Anything.
This is, by the way, the chapter that has changed the most. We've spent more time on other chapters, chapter 4, but this is by far the one where the script has changed the most. There was supposed to be a whole accidental sleepover, well, more like a very badly planned sleepover in the building. Did not happen.
No, we got a lot of feedback, a lot of really good feedback on this chapter, and it's a lot more mild than before, but I think it serves the story really well. One of the reasons we chose, well, I wanted to choose the bunker over the warehouse, was that it was way more interesting to me to make it like a real place where Lucas has been to, rather than just a warehouse or just in an old structure. Bunkers like these don't really exist in Denmark. There is some smaller bunkers near the coast, but such a big one that's a German thing. So we kind of relocated that into the Danish town that they're in. This was because it's very much based on the one in my backyard, which I live in a used to be military town. So actually, after Germany was defeated in the war, the Allies took all the weapons and grenades and whatever was in the city, put it in this bunker and lit it on fire. I wanted to detonate the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
And what basically happened, based on what the neighbors told my mom, is that the top half of the bunker lifted into the air and then sat back down, and you can see the crack on the outside. It's actually a lot bigger. This is based on a photo of the bunker, which is like from the back. It is very big. It's about the size of a like small apartment complex. And I never went inside because as a kid, my mom told me it would be dangerous, and I was a very good kid. But then suddenly I needed to, for research purposes, definitely go inside there and take reference photos and things. So I wandered in there and took a video. I assume people have seen the dub before watching the commentary, so it's not a spoiler address. It's used as a landfill inside. This is also based on the bunker behind my house. A person bought up that bunker and used it as kind of a storage and then forgot about it, which is kind of crazy. And the story about it being bombed is also true. If you walk into that bunker, the original one, you basically see an apartment complex without the apartments. It's just like one big wall that should not be able to hold up the ceiling, but it does. It's really big. It's very scary.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things inside that are very questionable. Truly wonderful place. Anyway,
I think the most insane thing wasn't the skeleton in the closet actually in the real bunker?
Yep, there's a skeleton in that bunker, and a lot of I really like the skeleton. Freya really liked the skeleton too.
It's so funny because in here they say it's not real, but the actual one it's based off of is.
No, it is also
No.
medical.
I just mean that.
Oh, okay.
That the skeleton, which seems like a ludicrous thing to be in a bunker, is one of the things that was actually in the real life version of the bunker as well.
It was in there, and it was so ludicrous. I was like, we have to put that in there. Come on.
Yeah. No, I also really like the skeleton. I think I talked about it with Lon a bit. There's actually I've put more sort of like motifs around the skeleton into the dub.
Yeah, maybe we can go ahead a bit and I can talk a little bit more what I found on the inside of that bunker that inspired the chapter.
Yeah, we can start playing. I really want to talk about the vibes of the bunker.
What is that?
It's our first day, duh. We're gonna be urban exploring.
Let's
Here.
go, Lucas.
Let's film it for Pia.
Sure. Okay. You're on.
Today, I'm taking my boyfriend to one
I
of
love
my
the YouTube
favorite spots. We're
Oh my
exploring the
God.
old
Can I talk
bunker
about this for a
outside
sec?
town.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
End of our adventure.
So
yes.
I talked about this a
Oh.
little bit when we were recording this chapter, but the voice I originally had for Lucas was based off of a YouTuber named Brent Rivera. So being able to pull out an impression for this spot right here, I think was full circle with the idea. Really, really awesome.
Oh yeah, it was so good. And it's honestly actually probably going to inspire the thumbnail for the video.
I'm always really impressed of you, Jacoby, but when a voice actor can do a voice in a character's voice, which this is Lucas' influencer voice, absolutely wretched. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Making me blush.
It's so well done.
There's also an emotionally interesting part here, which is they have to record, like, show some evidence of this date. Lucas gives Kai the camera, and Kai's like, yeah, sure. But he does, like, already know that he can screw Lucas over so much. because he is holding the camera
Yeah.
and Lucas has to prove himself.
Yeah, what I also think is a really funny detail, which I didn't notice on my first read through, is like Kai is texting his gamer buddy like the whole time, or I thought he was like on his phone inside the bunker, until I realized while I was working on the animation, like, oh no, he has Lucas's phone. Like he's just working on the video, like fiddling around on Lucas's phone, and Lucas just does not really care that much, which I thought was really funny.
Something that I really like about this is that there are shots where, so Lucas is self-conscious more than anything, but there's little things that he's willing to trust Kai with, even without expressing it, just out of, I guess, masculine brotherhood, maybe? If that's the best way I could put that. He loves and revels in power when he has it. Any chance he has to look cool or chance to be himself means a lot to him, but he hasn't figured out that it's okay to do things that are weird or cringe by other people's metrics.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I think they're both like that, and they just sort of express it in different ways, where it's like, I think Lucas is trying to conquer the weirdness and come across like very extroverted and normal, and Kai is trying to sort of hide away from it, which is why he comes off as very reserved.
Prize for him. Here's the entry.
I see we're crawling.
This turned out so well.
So good.
Bunker.
Look at them go.
Here we are.
Oh yeah, keep the echo.
That's so
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Well, that's
Hello,
insane.
bunker.
The vibes are
Of course
so...
not. I just can't see shit.
Aw, don't be scared. I'll
You have
protect
to
you.
reverb your edit.
And I brought a flashlight.
Great animation.
Look, we're going all the way up there. What you think? Are you ready for a romantic climb?
Sure thing, baby girl.
Wait, can we pause it?
Yeah.
I peeked the mic trying to get the scream so many times.
Ready for a romantic
The skeleton was
climb?
really funny, Elliot.
Sure thing,
Yeah, there
baby
we go.
girl.
The skeleton was really fun. So originally, I think one of the takes I tried like a Skeletor, like a He-Man, like that there was that, and we kind of experimented on some other voices, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of different voices we tried for the skeleton. In the end, I liked just going for a more traditional, like, dark, creepy one. And
Yeah.
to me, that also sounds like the one Kai would go for. Like, I don't think Kai would,
Yeah.
would go for a Skeletor voice.
No, no, the skeleton. I don't know what it is. Like whenever I see a skeleton, I just always think Skeletor. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
We've been culturally primed from the beginning over the years between Undertale, He-Man, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's how skeletons sound.
Oh, no, my go-to skeleton voice is definitely Papyrus.
I will say the one I found in the bunker was a biological medicine one. The one they find is allegedly also one. I did not draw a plastic one. There's very small differences that because I studied anatomy, that I know between like a real skeleton and fake skeleton. This is a real skeleton. For one, it lacks the thing that almost all fake skeleton heads have, which is the little line on the skull where you can take off the skull so you can look inside.
Yeah. I would also say most plastic skeletons don't have, like, rotting teeth.
No.
I think that's another big difference.
Contrary
One
to
of the very
popular belief,
specific-
plastic actually doesn't rot when you leave it in a nuclear bunker.
Well, actually, hold on. We don't know. Maybe this is right. This is right below the room with the toxic waste barrels.
Oopsie.
That could
I
be.
wanted a very specific angle for this drawing, and so I just had to scour the internet. I think I used one of those like 3D posing heads models where you like rotate it and then it gives you image references in those angles until I found a skeleton in the right angle. And then I took a head from one skeleton picture and glued it on the body of another skeleton picture, and I said that to Lana, was like, here, reference. You go.
It was beautiful. So the person that bought the bunker mostly used it as a landfill for stuff from like gardens. When you pay someone to empty out a garden of like a hoarder or something because someone's moving or whatever, then this guy picked them up and put them in this bunker just to like keep them there because they would not annoy anyone here, and he didn't have to pay for getting rid of the trash. So you have anything from like big stacks of wood to a lot of things that looked almost AI generated in real life, where I was looking at them and could not tell what they are. And I kind of tried to go
Various
for the same vibe.
knickknacks.
Yes, various knickknacks. Also, there's a lot of graffiti in this bunker, and we shall not go into all of them, but I want to point out the one over CJ's head, Marshall King. I referenced a lot of my friends' comics and webcomics in here.
There are so many references in the graffiti. It's really awesome. The unfortunate thing about like the awesome vibes of the bunker is that it shrouds most of it so you can't see it. I did get the advantage though of going through. I was able to turn off screen tones to actually get a good look at like all of the graffiti. I shared a lot of it in our Discord server actually.
That's
A
really
lot of
cool.
them are also too small to be seen. So, as with chapter one, Freya asked me to put anime references in here, so I did. And then at some point, because I spent like a month drawing backgrounds in this chapter, I was like, well, but who has drawn all these graffitis? So, some of them are from Lucas. There's a lot of R was here when he was here with Robin, but there's a lot of Lucas was here. Lucas is cool. L was here. All of that. But there's a rage quit dossier of mine, which is a female character that will never appear in the manga, who is a big anime and manga fan, and specifically yaoi shipper, because there's a lot of shipping names on the walls when I got a little delirious at night and was like, what do I put on there? LX Light Death Note. But yeah, I think we can go ahead now. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is this safe?
Nope. Are you scared?
Of course not. I just can't see shit.
Aw, don't be scared. I'll protect you. And I brought a flashlight.
All right, I gotta talk
Look.
about the lighting. Since we're here, might as well get it out of the way. This was the big thing, trying to get the right vibe of the bunker, which is an advantage I have in this format that unfortunately you guys don't in the actual comic, where you're limited to black and white only for screen tones. I'm able to cheat and just use the whole grayscale spectrum. And so I went through and basically this whole chapter thinking about like how their flashlights can be used to help illuminate certain stuff in each panel, what they're looking at, just adding more to like the aesthetic and the energy of the bunker. It was a little complicated in some shots, especially when the source of the light is moving, but I think it all turned out really good.
I'm so happy what you did. This is what I wanted to do and could not achieve for the life of me. And I'm so happy. It's like you perfected my vision. This is what I wanted.
The really awesome part about this kind of project is like other kinds of adaptations, you're basically starting from scratch, and the old project, like the old medium, is essentially just a reference or inspiration. But for these animations, I mean, it's just the completed work is the starting point. So everything I do, I just basically get to add on top.
What's so fun about that is that art is such an ecosystem. Usually small changes aren't made in a vacuum and affect everything else. But with everything done here, it feels like everybody's been working hand in hand, creating a more cohesive work of art throughout all of it, which I really think is so lovely.
Oh yeah.
We're going all the way up there. What you think? Are you ready for a romantic climb?
Sure thing, baby girl.
Is that real?
Nah, just one of those display ones from biology. I found it in the closet. Wonder what it's doing there.
Ike, my favorite shot in the chapter.
Get your shit together, Lucas.
Yeah, I love all
Yeah,
this skeleton
pretty
stuff with
neat.
Kai. There's actually a shot. I added some custom special shading on that's coming up that it is referencing the skeleton that I really love.
Something that I think is so much
There's a
fun
lot of
is
cool shit
how
like that.
Lucas is smiling through all of this, because genuinely he is so excited to show this to Kai. Yeah, there's a bet going on. Yeah, only one of them gets to take Pia, but I feel like he's hurting for friends so much that any opportunity he has to be vulnerable with someone really matters to him.
Yeah, that's a great point.
This is Lucas' favorite place for a bit of backstory. He does go on his own. He went there with his brother. He took Robin here, who wasn't that excited about the place, but was kind of like putting up with it. He tries so hard to find someone who's as excited about this bunker as he is.
And I love how Kai, you see Kai like with his little thought, his little like thinking process, like how he can see Lucas is really trying, and it's throwing Kai off, but in the best way possible. And I love that.
The guy who bought the place uses it for storage.
This, by the way,
What kind of guy buys
was
a bunker?
I don't know. I made this statement when I was only halfway through. There might be a shot after this that was more complicated. This was the most complicated and like longest shot
A lot of cool
or
shit
panel
like that here.
it took
The
throughout
guy
the
who
whole
bought
thing
the place uses it for
to
storage.
animate Kai in a way where, one, he walks into screen when this panel originally only had one leg, kicks the can, and then aims the flashlight down like he's looking at it, but also
Oh
in
my
a way-
gosh. The tip of the shoe is the same on both of those. That's how you got it. I didn't notice that
Oh,
a
yeah,
second
no,
ago.
It's the same leg. It's the same leg.
That's so cool.
And also this isn't just like two legs. This is an actor, and so having this sort of character or Kai's legs act in a way that seemed like he didn't see the can, and then when he noticed it, he paused to see what caused the noise. Oh, it took me so long, but I'm so happy with the result.
It looks really good.
You
It's
did
kind of
great.
crazy the difference between visual and audio editing, because doing the audio for this took me no time at all.
It was like,
That
oh,
shot.
can noise, done.
Yeah, pretty neat, huh? There's a lot of cool shit like that here. The guy who bought the place uses it for storage.
What kind of guy buys a bunker?
And then the flashlight looking down at it afterwards.
up
That's
there?
great.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy-
I thought that was great. So this is the other thing I want to talk about. This panel
Freak.
had no lighting on it originally, no shading. So I had this idea of like when he aims the flashlight up, it would hit him in the face. And it actually, I looked up reference images and I realized like, oh my god, it gives him the same silhouette as the skeleton. It gives him the skull eyes and the mouth.
My gosh.
Wow.
This is great because I don't think a lot of people pick up on it, but the whole skeleton in the closet it's the whole being gay in the closet.
Yeah, it's
metaphor.
literally
Like,
them.
What?
Like they are the skeletons in the closet. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, just trying to drive home. Like, yeah, this is literally the skeleton in the closet right here. This is, I think, my favorite shot just because of that. And also, props to Lon, when I originally showed this to them, I didn't have the screen tone on it, and Lon suggested that I go back in and add it, and it added so much. Like, it looks so good. The texture on it's really nice.
It really plays to the strength of the medium, and I love that so much.
So clean.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Get up there. This guy has no fear. There's no way I could climb that.
And
Do
again,
you need a hand?
this is one of those spots that it's happened a couple times because
I'm not risking my fit.
manga is sort of a long vertical format originally. There's a couple panels that I have completely reversed the order of how text appears because you read manga like top down, but in sort of like cinematography, this is definitely a shot you want to go from the bottom up on because you want to start on Kai and then pan to reveal Lucas. This is one, like, all this dialogue that Kai is saying was originally in the opposite order, and I just swapped all the bubbles around so it goes from the bottom up. And there's another similar panel after this, which I just think is really cool.
Here.
I
There's no
just
way I
peeped
could
the
climb
Gojo
that.
Times ghetto,
Do you need a
Gojo X
hand?
ghetto in the corner.
Gojo
there.
X get in the corner.
that too. I saw that too.
Yeah,
I
shout
literally
out.
just watched the beginning of the second season with my girlfriend yesterday. So
Oh,
It's so good.
also shout out top right Helga. That's Uldrup's other comic.
Yay.
Oh, nice.
Ignore the signs below it. That's a cringe.
Who would say such a thing about my comic? I wonder.
Also, narratively, Lucas, for one, showing off and then, wanting to help his princess up.
Oh yeah, that's something. This next shot, like, I tried to put a lot of focus on these hand shots because this is mirrored at the end, which props to you guys, I think is really cool, where he's offering him a hand right now, sort of in just trying to show off. And end of this chapter, Kai does the same thing to help Lucas up, and it's almost the same paneling, same shot. It's really nice. And also sort of just like, oh my god, it's like a one image metaphor where this is Kai, like this is from Kai's POV looking at Lucas's hand, and there's a lot of focus on the script that Lucas wrote on his hand. Like, this one thing sort of shows all the hard work that Lucas put into this date.
And also the fact that it's the hand he's offering means he has no trouble being vulnerable and admitting that.
Yeah.
I'm not risking my fit. I'll walk around. Thanks.
That's my favorite line in this whole chapter.
The blinks.
Is
They
he
blink
messing
now.
with me? Or is he genuinely
like-
just not impressed with this place? This won't do it all. What sad excuse for a boyfriend can't even impress his date? Was the bunker a bad idea? No. I just have to try harder.
That is my favorite
go.
line.
Can you point
It
that
has
somewhere
been
else?
Lon's favorite
Holy shit, is
the
that
entire way through this chapter. Like from the thumbnails, we keep coming back to this one. It's really funny.
real toxic waste barrels?
Wow! So
I
that's
love
what
the
those
shimmering on them.
I like the delivery on the wow. So those what those are.
Yeah, I kept
dare
going
you.
through and like expanding the gap between Lucas's two lines there, because the more I like spaced it out, the funnier it got.
Holy shit, is that real toxic waste barrels?
Wow! So that's what those are.
It's so good.
So good.
Oh, he's
Hey,
such an idiot. I love him
I
so
dare you.
much.
To lick one.
It is another part of the bunker,
That's right.
which Lucas likes it for parkour and because of, gravity. But Kai kind of finds his own joy in it. Kai is a very observant person and he finds all these little things, the skeleton, he finds the toxic waste barrels. Like, Kai is super into the bunker, even if he doesn't show it. And
Oh
they
yeah.
both approach it from a different way.
It's also very much about taking Lucas' favorite place and then bringing this guy into it and letting Kai show him new things about his favorite place that he's never considered before. I think that's really cute.
That's what it takes.
Say no like a
Wait, I'm
coward.
gonna rewind a bit so we get this whole segment.
Hey, I dare you to lick one.
I see.
That's right.
If that's what it takes.
Say no like a coward. He didn't even hesitate.
I love the silence
So
before it.
gross, dude.
I want to go ahead
told
and
me
tell
to.
everyone in the audience something
just dared
incredibly
not-
important about toxic waste barrels. So for those who don't know, they're not actually full of a bunch of radioactive sludge. Toxic waste barrels are full of cement. So it's totally fine health-wise to lick one.
You heard it here.
So what they put in there is not like plutonium and stuff. It's the old hazmat suits and things that they use at the facilities. And then they put them in the barrel and they fill the barrel up with concrete and then they toss the barrel.
So, I believe your theory and I believe that it's true. However, because in the real life example I based this on, there was this black fluid like leaking out of them. Like almost all of them were empty.
The thing is, I think the real ones are not actually toxic waste. I think they're biohazard barrels. And
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
that's
but we
very
chose-
different.
Yeah, well.
Don't like those.
these are just more iconic. It was a creative choice we made.
I didn't.
Also, this is probably my
Gross.
favorite voice
Didn't
acting
think you'd
section.
actually do it.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is his plan here? Does he even have a plan? Is he
Is he
just
just
stupid?
Like you would just call me a coward if I didn't.
No, he's really giving it his all, isn't he? The stunts, the camera.
Come
This is
on.
another
He even
example
picked a
where
place where he could
reverse
show
the
off.
camera.
Play fair, yeah?
But it won't work,
So
Lucas.
well, he's also walking
'Cause you forgot
upwards.
one thing.
Or give me some credit.
There's nothing more
This
attractive.
section is so good.
Not giving a
It's
shit.
also good because we can stop.
Let's just get to your surprise.
Stop for a second. Because Lucas is getting really upset and Kai is giving him nothing. He doesn't even say anything.
Yeah, this whole
Just
sequence,
ignoring
he's
him.
completely silent. He's just talking to himself in his head. He's not saying anything.
I love those kinds of scenes. You know when you see the Death Note thing and they just take out all the inner monologues? I'm really obsessed with those. So I would do these and I would read them out to myself, but only read the parts that are actually spoken. Because I think they still need to function like that. The "is he just stupid" is my favorite line in this entire chapter.
It's really
great.
good.
The delivery is really good. too.
I am thinking now that it's all done, it would have been really fun to play with trying to show some of the flip side of this, where Lucas is talking and Kai is just giving him nothing. We don't really get that in this current edit. That would have been something very fun to see.
Props to Lucas for staying so strong, because he's been trying so hard to impress Kai and he's gotten nothing out of it. Kai is impressed, but he will not show it, and Lucas is he's getting desperate at this point.
Don't tell me.
I love that.
Best transition.
It's the only way.
I love
you're
the laugh. It's
surprised,
so
baby.
good.
Whatever.
This guy.
This is my favorite
What's it take to
animation.
get under his skin?
It's so good.
We're almost at the top.
So good.
If he thinks I'm some kind of dork, then really
Oh,
he
the
might
section
as well
is
have lost.
I love that.
awesome.
I can't let that happen.
Yeah.
Hey, film this, because I'm gonna jump all the way over there.
Stupid.
Well,
This is not my problem, really. If he's set on getting himself killed, whatever. Why would I care? I don't care.
The section with the music goes so crazy.
you trying to make a snuff film? What if you die? Have you thought about that?
It's such a
No.
good song.
and
There's
I
the
want
reaction.
Good outburst.
Yeah.
The only way is forward.
I love this section. This is so. I was trying to think of like how to
It's so
compare
good.
this sort of like shattered panel approach.
Can't believe he dies.
It's the end of
Song
the show, you
choice is
guys.
just perfect.
idiot!
Yeah.
Hang on! I'm coming over! Holy shit.
The dramatic lighting.
Oh, you did so well in that.
Romance.
A baby? That's... Wait. Here.
And there's the other hand shot to finish it, and then the resolution.
I love that. It's so moving.
It's so good. I love that segment.
It turned out super well, yeah.
And
That
before-
that turned out so well.
Yeah.
All the
Thick
Before we
graffiti.
continue,
Incredible.
Yeah, I've got a couple notes on this, just of like special things. So one, like the light beams I did here, there are two, because like in that gap in the ceiling there are, you know, two holes. So I was trying to mirror that. The other thing
That's so good.
is, so this chapter, like obviously it's manga, it's black and white. We do let a little bit of color in, like we have the Rage Quit Yellow in the opening card and also in the Next Time On segment. I did break sort of my unspoken rule of not adding color into the actual chapter, because very faintly right here, when their hands grab and it flashes the next scene, there's a light flare, and it bounces two colors. It bounces orange and green, and it's
Huge.
really subtle. But if you just look at like the corners of the transition, you'll see a little bit of orange and a little bit of green.
Replay it real quick.
There's a hint of it.
Oh, this goes so freaking hard. Because I don't know. Music and sound is one of the things you just don't think. Like, I live blissfully unaware of that entire dimension whenever I'm making comics, right? I'm just like, tee hee. But it is one of those things. Like, I get so emotional about music. It is an aspect I wish I could use more. And I recently attended the Copenhagen Comics, which was one of the bigger comic events we had here. There's a lot of things going on in comics in Denver right now. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. But there was a very long panel about some funding that we're getting in general in comics. And one person just put up their hand and was like, how can we make comics with sound, guys? Can we make comics with sound? And I was like, that's what we're doing. It's so cool.
It's already happened. Sorry, you're late to the party.
You know, I think instead of working out, Lucas is calling us to just be an artist.
He's
On
he's
God.
pretty passionate about it.
That goes crazy.
I spent a lot of time thinking about what design element Lucas would include, because he doesn't know Kai that well. And this is still a performative gesture. But he knows that Kai is a gamer. He knows Kai is kind of spiky. And I remember asking a friend about how long, because a friend of mine makes murals, how long would this take? And this would take him like half a day if he does it properly. It's pretty big.
Some of it's also like 9 feet in the air, and he is not that tall. So...
No,
He's
he's
stood on Robin's shoulders, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say he forced Robin to come with him to prep for this date.
I don't think Robin wants to go into this bunker again. I don't think he likes it. It is incredibly moldy and dingy. It's also signed, if you can believe it. The white scribble on the side is Lucas's, but he uses to sign things.
jacket is wrecked. We didn't even get all the way up there. This sucks.
It could be worse. My mom would have kicked my ass if we had to go to the hospital.
I guess. Maybe I should have just taken you out for dinner or some shit. You know, like a normal date.
Nah, that sounds lame. Here, check this out.
It's so good.
I was
That's
trying to
now.
think of like
It's nothing.
the funniest way to do the audio for that segment and like get it fit. Because I had to reuse some of the audio, obviously, of like of the segment of him falling, and I was like, oh, if it was sped up, it would be so funny.
It is so beautiful how amazed Lucas is by this video. It's the first proper fan edit he got.
Yeah, true.
What? It's so cool!
Well then, 2-2 to me.
Wait, that's not fair!
Why not?
You just made fun of me!
And you liked it.
That's besides the point!
I also really like. I started stealing the boxes that are used in a comic medium. They represent the passage of time. I think last chapter there's a few that I just sort of left out, but this one I started including them back in with the idea of like, oh, I could just have these flash across the screen, sort of steal that motif to try and emphasize the passage of time.
I love when the mediums make babies and have weird medium babies. It's awesome.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, I don't know how necessarily effective it is, but I do think it's a cool sort of callback to the original medium. This, despite it's really good. Despite it being still, this was a long panel to animate because of the texting.
This is how you get people to watch the credits.
It is literally. That was my exact idea. I'm like, no, you're sticking for the credits. You're staying here.
And you can just hear Jacoby snores in the background.
Yeah.
I guess that could have gone
It was so
worse.
much fun to record.
So you did like the bunker?
What? I thought you were sleeping.
Well, the sound of me being the best boyfriend woke me up.
Dude, that doesn't even make sense.
It makes total sense.
I liked you better when you were quiet.
I
Next
love-
time on Rage Quit. Lunch break.
Oh, the audio cut. I love having the transition of him snoring go straight into the next time on segment. It's so funny.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the reaction to their second episode of Rage Quit. This was so much fun recording.
Yes.
Colby and I are so excited for this next one. We need it. We need it now.
Chapter 3 is going to be a lot of fun, and it's coming soon. You'll just have to wait, but
Stay
it's a bit
tuned.
shorter, so it should be coming sooner.
Drop a comment. Tell us what you're most excited about with this. And tell us what your favorite part of it was. It's really easy to keep going when we hear about how much people love our work.
Yes. And thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in.